We all know the level blast processing. And yeah, today I'm gonna buff this level. I'm not gonna turn this level into an extreme demon or something. I'm gonna buff it slightly. The difficulty might be a hard demon, although I'm not sure what the final result would look like. So let's start to buff this level. First things first, I changed the first jumps a bit. And then I just buffed jumps and added some orbs to make the gameplay more difficult. Oh yeah, and right before the wave part, you have to skip one orb and click on the blue orb to enter the wave part. So overall, I simply buffed the cube jumps and added some orbs here. And the first part is done. Going to the next, we have to buff the wave part. I don't see anything I can buff here except this. Yeah, I would just add these 485 degree or whatever degree they are spikes and these diagonal blocks. So basically just copy pasting. And the wave is done. Simple buff, but effective. The next is the ship part. Yeah, I just copied the structures, added spikes, and also added saws. And here you go, the ship part. Simple, but nice. The next is the ball part, and here I had some difficulties with coming up with the buffed gameplay here. I didn't have any idea, so I just made a random ball gameplay. I also added some memory a little bit. I don't even know why, I was just building randomly and decided to add some memory for whatever reason, I don't know. And the next is the wave part, and honestly, I can add only one thing to make this part harder, and it's the small size portal. Yes, that's right. I added only one portal and this part has become way harder. And yeah, at the end of this part, I also added some gravity portals, just to make the part a little bit more difficult. And the next is the Q part, and though it was short, I had some thoughts about how to buff this part, so I just ended up adding some orbs and changed the first jumps. The next one. In the UFO part, I not only tried to buff the part, but also changed the gameplay a little bit. I copied the structures, added some spikes, saws, as always, and yeah, made the small straight flight transition to the ship part. And yeah, speaking of the ship part, is the next one. I simply just copied the structures and turned them upside down, and make the straights tight. Also added some saws, just a couple of them, and it turned out to look pretty cool. And the next part is the ball part. Honestly, I didn't have any idea how to buff this part, so I came up with a completely new gameplay. I made different gameplay and it looked awesome. I liked it. Moving on, and the next is the UFO part, but I didn't like it, so I changed the game mode to wave and made the part tight. So I just made the wave part out of the UFO part. I'm a genius. The next is the ship part, and of course the most obvious buff was just to add spikes, saws, and make the parts tight, which I did. That's basically all I did in this part. And the last part, the cube part. The part looks so empty and boring, so I tried to make it as fun as possible. I added some new structures and orbs, changed routes, and I also changed the click pattern on the last memory cube part, and of course I buffed it. After all this, I finally buffed the whole level. It was really fun for me to buff this level, honestly. Although it took some time, of course. Oh yeah, and the difficulty is medium hard demon. I think, I'm not sure. Now I've finished the level and I can show you the showcase of this level. Blast processing, but a buffed version by me. Oh well, and that's all for today, and I really hope you liked the video. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel for more content. Oh yeah, and join our Discord by the link in the description, and I will see you in the next one.